Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. I'm sorry I don't have any introduction since I just finished streaming from YouTube, and I wanted to do this type of video, this type of vlog because there is a lot of things I wanted to say, and I didn't want to make the stream longer than what it's supposed to. And a couple of hours ago, I just got home from the store and I have some issues about getting some things, but I'm going tomorrow again to see if I'm able to buy them. Um, it's been a while since I did an art stream, and since I did a blog, um, the the art streams or live streams, I might say, because art not all the time I do art streams, but live streams from YouTube. It's something that I just started. I I abandoned completely blogging. I abandoned completely streaming live from Twitch, and I'm sorry. I wanted to start doing that, not constantly, but little by little. The topics I was talking about on the stream was different ones. Some, excuse me, were for anime cons or conventions. Um, I have submit all my applications to the ones that I have nearest. The one that I have close to me, I'm on the waiting list right now. I just have a notification. I just read the email and it say they have me on the waiting list, and they will notify me when there is a space available. And that's what I'm working on my art for, that specific, just in case, I really be able to um, um you know attend to, so I can have a couple of arts prepare and I won't be on a hurry preparing my art. And the other one is until July and August, and I'm planning to go to the one in August because July is my birthday month and it's close to my birthday week, so I'm not able to do that one because I believe my husband has plans for my birthday. We don't know if we might travel, we don't know if we will stay here, but we planning to go to Disneyland by my birthday. So like I said, I'm not gonna be able to go to that convention, but I'm planning to go to the one for August, and that's what I'm been preparing myself to do art stream so people can get to know me little by little. I make sticker packs, also so they can people know the artist. Everything I did on the stickers right now, or I've been doing on the stickers, is things that I like to eat, things that I like to do, my hobbies and all that. It will be on a sticker sheets, and it's like getting to know the artist a little better. I don't know, a lot of people has different ways to express, and I wanted to be a little original by doing a sticker sheets and doing my chibis and doing my art. Like this sticker sheets that I did is every kind of food and junk food, and not so junk food that I like to eat, and I will be doing that. And also I'll be doing more of same section, like fruits, all, well, one sheet of all the fruits random, and another one will be all the food that I like to eat personally, or veggies or whatever, section where it's veggies and fruits and things like that. Like coffee, I didn't add coffee on the sheets that I did because um I forgot it at the space, but that one I wanted to put on my bre- blah, 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 breakfast section. So yeah, And why I been talking about hands and art, and I'm gonna do one of those videos where I wanna put the art from when I started to where I am right now. Right now, I don't know if anybody else have that insecurity of their artwork or have that security of themselves. And it takes time to build up the courage to go to a camera and say, "Hi guys, it's me," or "Hello guys," because it takes time and process mentally um, to let yourself known out there, or people get to know you out there. Is another thing. Constantly my husband been talking to me about people doesn't know you, but people don't know you, or people don't know you are. And yeah, so that's why I'm going back to my streams on Twitch, because people know me on Twitch, but I'm also putting videos on YouTube so people know me on YouTube as well. They know my vlogs, they know my art, but that's all art that I have here on YouTube. I'm sorry. So yeah, and I've been scared of drawing, and I was about to give up my art. I was about to give up my dream, and one day I got inspired, and you get to see the simplest thing you do. It makes it look different. It makes you look different. I saw my tablet that I had before, and with that money I bought a iPad, and I lost the app when I sold that tablet, because the app that I bought um, from there is not able to have it on my tablet. The exact same app I'm using when I do my art, but I'm sorry. And they said I still own it because it's mine and I bought it and I can download it. I can still buy another tablet, same grade, and download it and use it. But the one that I have is way better, so of course I went for the better one. I was about to buy another better grade, like Apple third generation, fourth, fifth generation, those kind of apples, and it wasn't a special sale, and that was before my birthday month, and I saved money, and I saved the money when I bought the tablet, because that's the reason I sold it. Plus I was gonna buy a better tablet to work with, and I investigate myself, and I went to YouTube, and I went to recommendations. Some people were to get, and people were recommending it. I'm sorry. If it is in your budget, get a Apple Pro, and then it was sky high prices, and I'm like, so I wait for another week, and we went to Best Buy, and we went over to check out prices, just checking out prices, not planning on buying anything. When the guy that now know us, me and my husband on Best Buy, they're like, "Oh, they're on sale right now." I'm like, "What?" And they were on the sale because it was the 4th of July about to start week, and I'm like, "Really, for real?" So I'm like, "Yeah," I bought them, and my husband helped me out with the rest of the amount for me to be able to buy it. I wanted it that size specifically because the 12.5 or 12 size, I don't remember what's the size of the 12 one, but I know it's 12. It was a little bigger for me. It's more like a TV screen size, and it was a little bigger. People were complaining about the bigger size because it's hard to put on a backpack, or it's hard to put them in a pouch, or it's hard to put them on your um, traveling bag because it's way too big. And people were saying to get the 9.7, which is the one that I had before, and that's the one I was going for because it's the same size I had before. But for a couple of hundreds more, you get the 10.7. I think it's my 10.7, but it's 10 something. And I'm like, you know what? I wanted the 10 point something because the 9.5, it has lower pixel graphics and stuff, but it didn't have the 4K video. And mine, it has the 4K grade video, and the 12.5 or 7, it has the 4K videos too. So I wanted this one because when I do my art streams through my tablet, I wanted to do better, or I want people to look at me better or something, or look my art or something. And or when I record my own videos or take pictures and wanted to go 4K grade, the 4K grade. So that's why I chose it. Also, another thing that I was also wanted to buy is because of the Procreate. Procreate, I'm not sponsored by Procreate, but I Google, I search, and people are saying Procreate this, Procreate that, and I save myself some money. Wait for a lot of for a couple of weeks to see if the price dropped, but it didn't. So I get a gift card from a family member for me. So with the gift card, I bought Procreate. So it's a gift from somebody else. Well, the money that I use from there, how can I put this? That I get, I switch it instead of for cash. Let's say I have a gift card, I sell you the gift card, but you give me the cash, the exact same amount, and that's how I did it. Just because I want to Procreate. That's the only reason why they did that. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. But yeah, and I get myself my Procreate, and I really, really like Procreate. And the app that I had on the other tablet, I combined them both, and it's amazing. I really, really love both apps. The other app doesn't have a name. It has a name, but I don't remember the name. I know the Procreate one. And on my birthday last year, a couple of weeks after I got my tablet, a friend from our family invited us over. I'm gonna show you the pictures in a little bit. Invite us over to her house to eat because it wasn't my birthday just yet. Okay, it was before my birthday. And she said, "Oh, why don't you guys come over and let's eat?" I'm like, "Okay," since it's mostly common that we go to her house and eat, but I think nothing of. I just know that we're going to eat at her house. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And that's exactly what we did. Let's see what day it was. But why I don't have it in here? Oh. I was looking on other pictures. I was looking at the pictures of my niece. I'm like, I'm sure I have them. And like I said, I think nothing of it. And she had us a surprise. And she had a cake for me. And it was unexpected and well appreciated. The food was so good. It was good. And the cake was good too. And that day, my husband surprised me because he had a box with this in it. I was like, what? And with the birthday money, I bought myself the case I have on my iPad. First, I have a case with Five Below case because I recently got it and it was cheaper. The ones they had in Best Buy, they were heck of expensive, and I didn't buy it in Best Buy. So I went to eBay, and eBay had it cheaper and I ordered there. I'm looking for it. Sorry, I've been coughing a lot lately. Oh, here it is. So I think this is. It was August. It was July something. Let's see, info. It was August 22nd. That's the day we went to her house. See, a couple of weeks after my birthday, or before my birthday, I don't remember. But now that I check, it was after my birthday. So we went to her house, and that's the cake I got. Like I said, it was a good cake. My husband got it, and that's my picture and my big present. I didn't expect this. My husband said we're going to her house and get something to eat, and we took a cake because we went to the store and they have a bunch of cakes, and my husband said, let's take something to snack, and I went, okay, let's take some cupcakes so we can eat something. And I didn't have um, um, I had cake on my birthday, but they weren't able to come because they were busy that day, I believe. No, they did come. I don't remember. I think they did, right? Let me see. And but anyway, we went to her house. Yes, yeah, they weren't able to come. So I went to their house and they got me the cake. And my husband got the cake and he got my Apple Pen. And I was like, I wanted that Apple Pen for a long time because, like I said, it's been a couple months, weeks or whatever since I had my tablet. So his first with my Apple Pen. So all my dreams are come true. And when I get the Apple Pen, then is when I bought the Procreate. So, and since then, I've been drawing. I won't say non-stop because that will be a lie. But I've been drawing when I feel inspired. I've been drawing when I feel motivated, or when I'm high on coffee. Sounds wrong, but when I'm hyper, okay? When I'm hyper on coffee, like right now. And I feel in the mood like talking about this because a lot of people feel insecure, a lot of people feel like they don't have the motivation or they don't have the inspiration. And I've been seeing a lot of artists and a lot of other YouTubers, and I want to thank you officially through here. um, I don't have their names, but I have them on my, I think. Let me see. The first one I've been following for the longest time since it had Ziskiri C channel, or Siskiri C or something like that, is Bailey J or Bumble Bailey. She's the one I've been following since she started YouTube and see her artwork and her progress and how she have overcome her fears on art too and changing her styles and finding something that it's more like her. So Bailey is one of the artists I admire as an artist too, because and a person because I see a lot of myself in her. Some way I feel that connection because everything that she went through or everything that she's been going through, literally things I've been going through too. Um, when she loved, when her parents they lost Maddie and her other doggy, I felt her pain because before I came here, I had a dog that I take care of him as a puppy. Oh my god, I wanna cry. And I take care of this doggy and I found him in the street. My grandmother told me if I wanna bring it home, I will watch him and care. And I said yes. And he grew up and it was the most loyal dog. Sorry. I don't want to cry. It was the most loyal dog. And something that you can call your own, you know? And my mom took the decision of visiting the States. I met my husband, I got married, and I stayed here. And when I finally called my mom, you know, because we didn't have long distance calling, there was no Facebook web, it was Skype and stuff, but Mexico and my mom didn't have internet to put Skype or Facebook Live, or they had Messenger, but they didn't even be able to see us on Messenger. So I buy one of those phone cards, and I decided to call my mom because we were able to buy one of those prepaid phones. And I called my mom, and I asked for my dog, and she told me that he passed away from sadness. She was saying that every time he hears the door, he came running. I'm sorry. He came running to the door every time thinking it was me because every time I got home from school, he always received me, pat me, play with me. We take care of each other, you know. He got my bag. We go to a store. He always wanted to be on my side. Oh, when I was feeling down, he felt it. He always laying down next to me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cry. Oh my god. I'm sorry. He said that one day he stood by the door. He stopped eating, and that was a couple of weeks or months after I was here. He stood by the door day and night, day and night. Moving his tail, but he never seen me coming through the door. And it pains me. I'm sorry. And he died from sadness. He stopped eating. He stopped being the cheerful, playful dog. He didn't care no more. He didn't bark no more. He just stopped. And he died. He passed away from sadness because he missed me. Do you know how much I miss my dog? I still miss him. And when Bailey, Maddie, and um, the other dog, yeah, I know the name, but I forgot the other name. But the two Peters, I don't remember the brand of the doggy or the names, like huskies and canines, those kind of dogs like that. So, um, but if you go to her blogs, you're gonna see her two, Scott and Maddie. I think that's not the name. Scott and Maddie are, I think. uh, she also felt it, you know. and and I went through the same pain. I was I lost my dog too. Well, they were sick and they put him, you know, so they won't suffer. But I know when she went through what she felt in the moment when they lost their dogs, because I lost mine too. And she has two cats right now. Um, Mitna and Kiki and Mitna. Kiki is the black cat and Mitna is the brown black cat that has mixed color. And Mitna reminds me so much of my own cat. My cat was more gold color, more like tiger kind, like Mitna. And my mom said that one day they left the door open, and he has never run away from the house. And the day they left the door open, he ran away. He never come back. Maybe he make a family on his own and or die somewhere, or somebody kill it, or he was roadkill, but he was never, seriously, ever left the house, ever. And I guess he got a little curious and he ran away. But I also have my cats, so yeah. And I seen her progress on art and seeing how much she has been developed, and I have been through stuff too. What else? Another artist I recently came to know here on YouTube, it's piyoasdf, piyoasdf. Here on YouTube, she is from Chile, I think, but she's from a part of Mexico somewhere, and I think it's Chile. And she have her channel. She's also another amazing artist. She's been making sketchbooks and prints and stickers and stuff like that. She's not able to do it internationally because everything is inside her country area. But once she had it out there, she will announce it. I'm not being paid to promote these people, but these people are the people I follow. And she inspired me also because she has tendinitis. It's something with the musculature of your hand. For so much time she spends drawing, and sometimes she doesn't take breaks and stuff like that. Through the years, it came to have tendinitis, which is tension of your tendons of your hand, and she get cramps or it hurts or even all to the bone, and sometimes she can handle the pain. She had to go to therapies to get her strength of her hand. Is he recording? Yes, it is. And she is still doing her job and keep moving forward. Um, so another artist I know personally is my niece. She's my husband's best friend. Her name is Diana, and she's another amazing artist. I've known her since they were what 5, and she started liking anime and drawing more anime, and right now she's doing art that is wow. It's amazing, and she's another one that inspired me to keep moving forward and keep doing art and do what you love. Art. When I started doing art is another question I've been asked on Twitch. Um, I was 11, 11 when I started doing into anime-ish like Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon and Pokemon and Sakura Card Captor. So all those animes, Inuyasha, those are the childhood anime that I grew up watching. Super Campeones, which is those kids that play soccer ball, or yeah, and it was another anime, Heidi, or Heidi, I think that's how it's pronounced, and many other animes I grew up watching in Mexico. So I liked it, and I started trying to copy the art, like try, like putting a paper underneath and tracing it. That's what it's called. And people say like, "Oh, that's so good." So I try to came up with my own. They look awful, but I rather trace them and buy calking paper or tracing paper that is like charcoal on the back. They still sell it here, those kind of tracing paper, and then because back then they in Mexico they didn't have multiliners or any um, graphite or graphite or whatever pens that now you can be able to find here. That it has sorry charcoals, and when you're done you can do the finishes with the shadowings and stuff. So I started doing that, spending money on the caulking paper and tracing it and selling it and making some money. Um, but like I said, I liked it and people liked it too. Not a lot of people felt like they can do it, but it were friends too. It wasn't expensive either. So and then I started doing it. I started doing it for fun and then make it a little profitable. Then I started trying to do it on my own since you have a lot of practice of doing it. I didn't want to trace it, I wanted to draw it. And I started drawing anime and it went for Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and stuff like that. And I also started drawing them more like Tinkerbell and make my own drawings separate from the pictures. And I started getting coloring things and books and read and learn. And I was self-taught by cheating, but I was self-taught how to draw. There were times with I was busy at home helping my grandma with my sisters with the chores that I stopped completely. My sisters grab my books, some they rip them apart, some they throw them away, and I end up losing all my art and everything that I practice, and I lost everything, interest, and I stopped doing it. And friends were like, "Ah, when you gonna do more art? When you gonna do more drawings? And what can you gonna?" And I was like, I can't. I don't have the materials no more because my sister's grabbing my color pencils and losing them and stuff. Uh, so I stopped. And then I start seeing my niece doing anime, and I'm like, you know what? I want to try again. Why not? So I start doing it, and I start drawing. For me, though, was anime, but it was not anime, not even close. So, but I keep working. I'm serious. I have my blogs where I have that art. You can see them. What's my channel? And I came across of being brave and show my first anime resolution of what I thought it was anime and drawing. And I start drawing and I lost the fear. And like I said, I saw Bailey and that's when I met her and I saw her art and I like her style and I tried to do my own art and I'm like if she can do it I can do it too. And I was less embarrassed of me recording. I didn't record my face, but I did record my hands drawing and showing my art, what was supposed to be anime, and I did it. And then I kept doing my art, and I haven't stopped. I didn't stop streaming. I didn't stop uh, doing my lives, but didn't stop practicing and drawing. I didn't give up. And plus, I kept seeing Bailey's blogs and yeah. And there is another artist that I also follow. Um, Happy the Artist is another YouTuber I encounter. I love her paintings. Happy the Artist is another artist I really like her art. Um, uh, Hiana, emirichu, Sara Fabrizi, um, Equi, Sukuem. Sukuem, I know her when she started posting more art, and I know her after Bailey. And I talk to her when I feel more brave about sharing my art and exchange art. I talked to Sukuem, but she said that once she she would love to trade art or do something with her like together. Um, I lost contact because my computer broke and I had to buy another computer, make another email, and I lost her email and accounts and all. And I find her again, but if I try to remind her what we thought about past years back, I don't think she will remember. But I did met Sokwem a long time. Um, Ross is I think he's a Korean guy or Chinese guy. He's from Asia and he is amazing on digital art. He's another person I follow. And Sophie Chan is someone I also follow right after Sokwem. And that's it. I have more like Seiji, Mystic Arts, Liu. Um, that's it. I have more, but those more of the YouTubers. But the top ones are the ones I used to mention, like Pio, Bumblebelly, or Bailey J. That's her two channels. Um, uh, Hiana, emirichu, Sara, Fabrizi, Jamio, equally sukuem and Ross and my niece is the only people I follow more. I watch more of their videos on drawing. Plus, I have a friend from the United States. He lives in California. He's a producer and director for movies and horror films and effects and stuff. He's another person who helps me motivate and do more art. He also asked me to draw art for him, and I did. And it's another motivation. I thank him so much for that because he saw talent on me as somebody that is not family at the time. It was somebody I met and somebody who replied to one of my art I post on Facebook, and he contacted me and say I have talent, and he says that my art excuse me, my art is different from other art I'm sorry other artists out there he has known and come to know. And he says that my art style is something different that is not common. That's were his words. And that makes me feel so super good and cheer me and motivate me and making it better and progress and work and thumbs up. So I thank him here. If you've seen this video, thank you so much. I'll never forget you ever. I don't I don't say his name because I don't know if he has a name in here. Plus, I don't want to be copyrighted if I say his name or something, or you know. So, but he's one of the special people I cherish a lot. And every time I try to contact him, he's always busy. So I try not to bother him. But one of these days, I want to show him. I want to be in the area I want to be at and say, you know what? Do you remember this art? Look at this right now, and see all the progress I have come so far, from knowing little to the basic to the one I have now. So I lost the fear of drawing digital. Excuse me. I did more traditional, but now that I do digital, I spend less money on sketches and I buy more paper stock, and I use paper stock a lot more to drawing, and that saves me more money than the paper pads. So that's another pros on buying less sketches and buying more paper stock. I have a bunch of sketches. I'm not even kidding. I can show you one of these days of all the sketches I've ever bought when I go to Michael's, because it's guys buy one get one free, or buy two get one free, or buy one get one half off. I always use the deals that is going on, and I went crazy and spend and buy sketches. And one of these days I'm gonna use them or I'm gonna give them away when I do a giveaway. So yeah, and that's it. Another thing, Bailey has her art store, so go to Bailey. Check her out. Check everybody that I just mentioned. You can go back and say hear all the names and look at them, and they have their amazing art. Some they have their art for sale. Some they have their books. And one of these days I'm gonna have one of their books, and yeah, go check them out. See what you like, and yeah. But like I said, I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, give it a good thumbs up, leave comments on the comment section, and tell me your experiences, what you think. If being hard for you, lose the fear of blogging or showing yourself out there or discovering new things, let me know your story. This is mine. I'm still losing the fear of showing myself in camera, but it's a work in progress. Okay, it's really a lot of work in progress. So yeah, check her their all their channels out, and they're really good, and it is really worth it following her. Bailey has her blogging channel and has her art channel too. So Bumble Bailey, I think, is her channel, and Bailey J, I think, is her blogging channel. Or I'm backwards. Either way, one is blogging and one is art. And Piyo, she is a artist and she has art channel only. She sings, she draws. Jamio, all her digital artwork is in there too. Sukuems, I think she's starting to blog. And I think that's it of the names I have on my mind. Happy the artist. Well, my niece also had an art channel, but she closed it. So yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please subscribe if you feel like so. You're welcome to subscribe. Welcome to follow me, and you will find me on Facebook as Anime Girl 2586, and all my medias are in the same name. Even my website is Anime Girl 2586. I haven't opened it yet. The one I have on Etsy is same Anime Girl 2586. The business cards I order is as Anime Girl 2586. I haven't changed the name because I like it. And Anime Girl is something because I like anime, plus I'm a girl, plus I draw girls. Most of my art, if you see on my channel, I always draw girls. That's why I said Anime Girl. I draw boys, but it's rarely when I draw a boy. But you will always see me drawing anime girls. Chibis or any other things, but mostly girls. And I'm gonna lose my fear of drawing boys. One of these days, I wanna draw a hot guy or something, you know, some arts to make it interesting, to make it different. So yeah, one of these days I wanna do another video of saying the things I love to do, or what I do on my free days, my free times, or what objects from my room you wanna see, or what you interested to see. Or you have any questions of the things I have in the background, or the book. Here's my buttons, if you're wondering what it is. And here's a empty box where I have the buttons that I was making. It took me a while to save money to buy a button machine and buy the button size I need, because there's 1-inch buttons and I buy 1-inch cavachons. I don't know if that's the name. And and it was too small, and my husband said no, people won't be able to see my art that good because it's too small. The 125 was also too small, so I went over for the 175. It's less bigger than the 2 1/4, but it's good size because 2 1/4 is way bigger than this circle. Way bigger than this one. It's mostly a little bigger than this, the black one. And I didn't want something that big on button. So yeah, another thing before I go, I went to last year to, it wasn't anime, it was a festival, Japan festival, and I took one of my buttons, and people were coming and saying, "Oh, I like your button," and I was carrying a bag with my buttons that I made to put it on, since it was an event. You know, if I meet somebody, I give it to them for free or something. And she's told me, they asked me if I sell them, or you know, in the conversation I'm like, I have a couple of here if you're interested. And they say, yeah, show me. And it feels so good, the people buy my art and they say my art was super cute and my art was good, and that motivated me a little more. I wasn't expecting of selling buttons, you guys. I wasn't. I really was surprised that people really liked it, and there was more people coming to the table because they were speaking a little louder, and there were people dressing up with anime costumes and everything, kimonos and stuff. I'm sorry. And they were buying my art, and that made me feel so good, you guys. That wasn't my intention, but it was worth it, you know. It turned out okay, and then I was like, see, buying my button machine, it was worth it. It's in a long run, on a long way. It takes time to save the money. Plus, it takes time to people get to know you out there. It takes time to make the buttons and show yourself over there. That's why I'm preparing myself to see if people, since that little people like my art, I don't know if people will love my art in the conventions. So I'm getting to know myself out there. People get to know me. And being me in every blog. First, I tried to do more sophisticated, more less goofy, and I was feeling like it's not me, and I need to be me every time I blog. I need to be that goofy me, the hyper me, the silly me. So there's gonna be new blogs where I'm gonna be me and play around, joke around, sing when I need to sing, or I feel like I want to sing, or being goofy. Well, now I'm gonna end it. Next time I'm gonna blog about my bezels. That's the one I bought to make my charms. I think it's bezel. I don't know. But I buy things to make my cabochons. I buy things to make my own polymer clay. I buy stuff to make my own charms. Oh, guys, I'm super excited for my future plans. So now I'm gonna cut this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. If it seems too boring, you can cut it and watch another day where you left off, because sometimes I do that. When it is really late, I watch part of the video and then pause it and then finish the other part. So if you know, you want to fast forward if I talk too much, then skip it. This is only my presentation, and I'm gonna put that name on this video. My presentation. Like, people get to know me a little, and that's where I'm gonna go, starting fresh. I'm not gonna delete the other videos. It's just new year. We're still in January. Let's start fresh from now and lift myself. No, not there. Little by little, and persevere. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Please follow, subscribe, thumbs up if you're welcome to. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Now let me see where I can cancel this. It's the first time I'm vlogging through my cam here. So one of these days I'm gonna go and do more streams and more vlogging and vlog my art and vlog what I do in the day. Now I'm gonna stop. Bye.